Summer is here, and so is the season for road construction. All across the Show Me State, orange signs warning of road work ahead are popping up. Missouri Department of Transportation workers are hitting the pavement to improve road surfaces and patch potholes. Some motorists may not be happy about having to sit in traffic due to that road work, but they may become even more frustrated if MoDOT's budget continues to decline at a dramatic pace. In 2009, MoDOT had $1.3 billion to spend on road and bridge construction. Now funding will barely rise above $325 million by the year 2017. Because of this, MoDOT engineers have been busy putting together a plan. They have an idea of how to take care of some of those roads. Those are the more traveled primary roads that connect cities with a population of 1,000 or more.
With that plan, we have outlined the system that we can take care of with that amount of funds. We are calling it the primary system, and those are routes that serve, that connect cities and communities.
That plan will allow all counties in Missouri to have 2 primary roads maintained. In Adair County, those roads are Highway 63 and Missouri Highway 6. With primary roads being the main focus, other roads and bridges will soon deteriorate. Right now, there are 483 bridges in poor or serious condition and on the verge of closing. Those bridges are not on the list to be repaired or replaced. While funds to care for those roads and bridges may be dwindling, MoDOT engineers stress that they will continue inspections to make sure they remain safe. Motorists can do their part to make sure their vehicles are the proper weight for bridges as well.
Some of the bridges in our area may have new weight restrictions like the graphic behind me shows, and they may even seem safe while you're driving over top of them. But the sight under those bridges that are in need of repair are astonishing.
Most people aren't aware of what the bridges look like underneath. You know, everybody sees the bridges as we drive over the top of them, but there's a lot of rusting and deterioration that's going on underneath the bridges. And you know, when we have the bridges posted at a certain weight limit, when drivers don't observe those weight limits, it's very hard on the bridges and makes them deteriorate that much faster.
And because of that quick deterioration, bridges are inspected, rated on 3 elements, and then ranked. Those elements are the deck, the superstructure or connection between supports, and the ground supports. Bridges that receive a ranking of 3 or 4 must be inspected each year. And while bridges on secondary routes are quickly deteriorating, so are the roads. MoDOT officials say that due to the limited funding, only 27% of those roads will still be in good condition in the next 10 years. The 26% in poor condition today will soon resemble gravel roads. As more motorists are learning about the funding woes, they're asking MoDOT officials how they found themselves in this position. In the past, fuel taxes provided a bulk of the revenue for MoDOT. The fuel tax rate has not increased in almost 20 years, while the cost of doing business continues to rise. The gas tax is set at 17 cents, and Missourians are now being urged to talk to their lawmakers about the state of their roads.
Any change in funding is going to have to come from the legislature, so I would encourage them to talk to their elected officials because that is where any change in funding is going to have to come from.
But the big question is, are roads in Missouri safe, and should drivers be worried? The answer is simple.
No, people shouldn't be afraid. Like I said, we do inspect them on a regular interval, and if they're open, they're safe.
Reporting in Kirksville, Ashley Hoke, KTVO News.